Hello.
You guys are back in the mix with Kai and
Nick.
coming back at you guys with another video. But before we go any further, you guys subscribe,
Subscribe.
like and share and do all that stuff. Y'all did it? Okay.
Good. See, I even took the time to learn how to say that word properly. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah, see.
So what we talking about today, man?
We just took a walk down memory lane. And we were just thinking about the day I proposed to you. We've been together for...
You don't know how long we've been together?
We've been together since October 2014. I proposed March of 2016 and we got married May of 2017. And I remember the day like it was yesterday. Cue the little angel like playing the harp. Let me see. We went out on a Tuesday. I remember we went to Applebee's. We were just like, we like to do those in between dates, like in the middle of the week to kind of break up the week.
Yeah.
You know, make it seem like we got a life, like we're not just working.
Yeah.
Enjoy ourselves.
I love those because it just made it like the more the merrier. Like, yes, I get to see them throughout the week. I don't have to wait till the weekend.
We're gonna wait till the weekend.
So busy.
We're gonna wait till the weekend. Too much pressure on the weekend. Let's, you know.
And by
how's your game on
y'all,
a Tuesday, fellas?
by y'all wondering like why, you know, I thought y'all said, well, how we did it is that we did not move in until we got married. So that's what I meant, like not being able to see him to the weekend. You know, we were doing it, you know, God's way and waited and till we got married to move in. So.
Yeah, we weren't shacking, as the old folks say. As the old folks say. But yeah, so met in October. Well, we knew each other before then. Started dating in October. 5 months in, I knew she was my wife, and I just had to save some money, get a ring, and convince her, like, hey, I could be that dude, I could be that one, change the name.
Can you?
Yeah. So we went to Applebee's, talked about some stuff, laughed about some stuff, and I had already prepared like how I was gonna do it. I bought this photo album, and I took like basically all the selfies and all the photos we had taken in our relationship up until that point, put them in this photo album, and I told her at the beginning of the date like I had a gift for her. So she was already expecting some type of gift. So afterwards, we got back to her place, I walk her to her place, walk her in. We get in and like act like I forgot the gift in the car.
Yeah,
so I went to go get the photo album, and I went to go get the ring, which was in the car this whole time. She was actually sitting on it. Like I got a little compartment in my car. You know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And so went to go get it, and I gave her the photo album, and she turned around, she's looking at it, and she's like flipping through, like, oh, this is so nice, stuff like that. And so then when you turn around, I'm on one knee.
He was on one knee, y'all.
Little Zales, shout out to Zales, always do me right. The Zales box open on one knee, and it was funny. She started laughing. Like she started laughing. I don't know if it was out of nervousness or excitement, but I knew she was gonna say yes only because we had talked about it. Like we were talking about getting married.
He ain't know, y'all.
But when she was laughing, she probably laughed for like 3 seconds, but that 3 seconds felt like 3 minutes. I'm like, this girl say yes.
So...
I'm on my knees with this ring. She over there giggling and gossiping and laughing like, oh, I'm so nervous.
No, it wasn't.
And then she said yes. And
I said yes, but it's so funny because my friend and I think it might have been the day of the engagement. You asked me to marry you, or maybe the day before. He and I were out there talking, you know, I'm giving him like the scoop of what's going on, like how, you know, everything's working out. And he insinuated like, he gonna end up proposing to you, like he gonna, and I'm like, I know he is, however, I don't know when. So he spoke it up, I think either that day or the next day when we end up going out to dinner and stuff. And, you know, we were talking and, you know, he was like pretty much like, I guess just putting everything out on the table, like take me as I am or leave it. But when I looked at him, the look on his face was like, you can take it or leave it, but I really want you to take it. So it was like, that's how I knew, I already knew I loved him, but that's the day I think I just truly fell in love. Like, just something about because he was just being like so open and so honest about like everything, like, you know, and pretty much put it on the table and just like, you know, take me as I am. Here I am, will you have me? So it's like, okay. So like he said, we got back to the house or whatever, and he went to get the ring. So I'm just looking, you know, just casually, just like, oh, I like that picture. I remember this picture and stuff like that. And yeah, he was on one knee, and the laugh, me laughing, that came from a place like I knew it, and pretty much like, you know, I didn't know when, but I knew it. And then I thought back, spirit. Like my friend, like pretty much putting it in the atmosphere, like, oh, you guys, he gonna marry you, he's gonna ask and stuff like that. But yeah, the first thing I did before I put it on Facebook, I like, call my mama.
Gotta call
my mama. She like, really? You know, I like that, happy and stuff. And then I think I called my sister and one of my friends and my cousins, let all of them know before I, you know, I put it on Facebook, let them, you know, run it by them, tell them, you know, the good news. And then I put it on Facebook, and then it's just everybody just like, oh my God, you know how they be, just like, oh my God, just happy and stuff. So
I was so happy. I told on the way home. First people I told was strangers.
You told at the stoplight?
Yes, I was turning the corner on my street, and there was a guy and a girl outside. They were sitting on the hood of a car, talking, you know, caking up, and I was like, I probably ruined their life. I probably ruined this dude's relationship. I really did. Cause I stopped and I was like, y'all in love? And it was like, and I was like, I just got engaged. And it was like, congratulations. I drove off in excitement, but I probably put a whole bunch of pressure on that dude. Hopefully.
Is you gonna marry me? When you gonna marry me? We've been together for 10 years. You ain't mentioned.
Hopefully they're still together, or if not, I ended the relationship by starting mine. I'm sorry, but I was excited. But
that was so funny. I didn't know that you did.
Yeah, I just was like driving home and saw them.
So yeah, I was up, like probably didn't get a lot of sleep that night because I was just so happy and so anxious, and went to work the next day and told them. So you know, I work with like a whole bunch of older ladies, so you knew that they were just so geeked. They're like, oh my God, because I talked about him a lot at work. They knew who he was and stuff like that. So you remember when you bought me
flowers? The
flowers, the candy. Would you have some Twizzlers? A big pack of those Twizzlers, some flowers, and a card.
Yeah.
And I think they buzzed me like, Kyra, somebody got something down here for you. So I'm like, that's me. So you were at the gate, so I had to go get it.
Let me in here.
When I came up, when I told you I got the most. Who bought you? Who bought you some flowers and candy? So they just was all in my business. But yeah, I talked about them a lot, and they were just so happy for me. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much how he did it. Like I asked him, like, did he ever like consider doing it for like family and stuff? But we're like, well, private people. You know? Even
what we're doing right now with our in the mix. You know, with Connect, that's very different for us. We're our private people.
We had to open up a lot, like I told him before. You know, God put it on our hearts to do it, and I'm like, we like private people, and we don't like people in our business. Not that it's just so much going on. It's just like what's our business is our business, and we didn't know how that was gonna work, like by us being. You know,
but we share with y'all. We trust y'all.
Yeah, we share with y'all.
Y'all in the mix. Y'all in the bowl.
I like that, man. That's sweet. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, please press the like button
and
subscribe and press the share button and
encourage somebody to get married.
Yeah. I'm telling you, people think like when you get married, it's just like, oh, life's over, coming home to the same person every day. I'm telling you, it's so not that. It's so not that. And I feel to this day, I made the best decision of my life. I could not imagine myself, honestly. You know, I hate when it get but honestly, I do feel like I made the right decision, and I would not hesitate to do it again.
I can see my level without you.
Yeah.
I can see myself without
you. You can't. Anyway, but yeah, all the stuff that we had to endure and go through, I still wouldn't change it for nothing, because he completes me.
I love you too.
But yeah, guys, tell a friend. That's gonna tell a friend. That's gonna tell uncle, cousin, mama, and grandkids and nieces and nephews, all of them, to get in. How you do it, babe? to get in the mix.
Get in the mix. With
Kai.
and
See you guys. Ready?
yes, I love you guys.